sharks and dolphins. A shark rolls on their own, but they will yam a dolphin for breakfast. And the dolphin's safest place is in its group, in its school with its other dolphins.
They've got no
Makes it
teeth.
harder for shark attack. Yeah, true. Yeah, so it's just there's an anger, there's a grief, there's a sadness because I've allowed it for so many years. And it just happens to be all the time I've been a fapper, all this time I've been a fapper, all this time I've been a codependent, all this time I've allowed people to take advantage of me. Now, is it the people's fault or is it my fault for allowing them? Because I allowed them. No one can do anything to me unless I allow them. So that's the thing there. How can I be angry at them? It's me who allowed it by not being the strongest version of myself. I allowed myself to be the weakest version of myself. I just gave them the keys. I said, here you go, come and do this to me.
Yes. And you know what, bro? The last thing, the ultimate thing is the people go and suicide. That's the last one. That's it, period. The suicide. Because they bring themselves down to that level that they have no value. I'm telling you, the reason for suicide is this. They can't open up. They can't tell that. That's right. That is the fun. They can't say no. They give everything. Somebody will come and screw up their life.
Well, no, like I was saying, this boy, the narcissist, he tried to kill himself like 10 years ago because his girlfriend left him. And narcissists can't take rejection at all.
That's a different guy.
Yeah, but when I didn't want to buy the thing off him, he took it as rejection. And narcissists they don't deal with rejection at all. I can deal with rejection. I've had rejection my whole life, so it's no big deal for me.
I have been rejected like 1 million times. I've been sorry 1 million times.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And nobody told me sorry. Okay.
Yeah. So don't be afraid of rejection. I guess I'm still afraid of rejection. I don't know why, because it's normal to me. So I don't know why I'm still afraid of it sometimes.
No. I want you to get rejected. I want you to get rejected 20 times in a day.
Yeah.
Propose 20 different girls. I'm telling you, I'm not even kidding you. Go talk to a girl. Hey, I like you. I want you to come and date with me. Go and talk to a girl. Get rejected. It's okay. Done. Go to the next girl. Same story. It's okay. Get rejected. Get fucking rejected. Period. And I'm not, and that builds a social interaction. Instead of coming and screwing up on your bed sheet, you go and talk to them. It works. It works. It doesn't work. Thank you very much. That's it. Thank you. You rejected me.
Yeah. Well, as soon as I was coming out the hospital after my leg, I saw a girl, and I was like, immediately I wanted to say something, and because I didn't do it immediately, something clicked, and it's like, no, don't do it, and then it was gone. And I knew I could have said it, and I wasn't even thinking rejection. It's just I was so used to not saying something that it just shut me down immediately. Whereas I could have opened myself immediately just as easily. But I chose the shutdown option. Neither was right, neither was wrong. I just chose the shutdown.
Yeah. But yeah, there's a long way to go for me, for you, for David, for a lot of people, especially. I mean, we have come to the life so that we enjoy. We need to experience life before we leave the world. Like, we may be living 40 years, 50 years, 60 years, I don't know what our time. But we need to experience life. We need to experience the joy that the God has created us to brought to this world. Why are we screwing up ourselves, Doesn't make sense. But yeah, I know saying is easy, but like doing is a lot of social media, no social media.
Yeah.
No bullshit. That don't waste 1 minute of your time. So precious, bro. 60 seconds lost, you are never going to get back. Period.
Yeah. Agrees, man.
Yeah. And yeah. And We are so valuable. Take the examples of Elon Musk, take Jeff Bezos, take uh, Bill Gates. Like how they build their careers, how much they have. I mean, Elon Musk made a spaceship to go all the way to the sky and build something. He made Tesla car. Can you believe he was a failure in the start of his career, but his sharpness, the way he worked, I mean, tremendous. What kind of transmutation he might have made to make it happen. And then why I'm taking Elon Musk is because he follows the Brahmacharya NoFap.
Yeah.
And what he told, you ejaculate only to procreate. Only when you want to have a baby, ejaculate. Otherwise, why you want to ejaculate? What the fuck? Like going and fucking somebody.
It's crazy.
Agreed, man. Yeah. You can still fuck a girl and not ejaculate.
Yeah.
It's not necessary unless you want to lower your energy and lower your levels. And for me, it's not worth it. It's not worth it anymore. I've come to that point. I've been there. I've been in that weak place for so many years, and I don't have time to waste. Like you say, I don't have time to waste, so I have to go. This is my only option right now, and I have to go with it. There's no going back.
Yeah, I don't, trust me, we don't have a choice, period. We have to go only forward. We don't have a choice to fap. We don't have a choice to lose ourselves again. It's a one-way street. That's it. You started on the journey, boom, you're going up. The rocket is launched. It has to go up. That's period. There's no, the rocket is not going to come down again to crash. No, we have to make it to go up. We have to transmute. We have to experience life. We have to love. You have to love yourself. You have to experience your joy. That's it. Period. That's it. And that's I mean, all we have is one life, man. After that, we are dead. That's it. And then what are we using this for? All this, like, yep.
What was that thing about being the performer, not the observer?
Yes.
Talk on that.
Yes. No, I love you. Actually, you have to be the performer and not the observer. Be the observer, period. Be the observer. And as long as you're the observer, it doesn't matter. Even if you fail, it's okay. But be the observer. Like, what I'm doing, like I'm going to write a program, I'm going to fail. But I'm performing. I'm doing something and I failed. Yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
I went and proposed somebody, I failed. It's okay. I went and did something, I was not able to do it. It's okay. But you're not tried, it's not okay.
But Spider-Man failed. Yet we still watched a movie called Spider-Man.
Yeah.
This is the key. I think this is the key. And don't waste a second. Like for me, for the workout thing, for the calisthenics, for the body movement, I've watched so many guys doing their stuff, and I'll probably never be able to do their stuff. But I can do my own stuff to a fairly good level. And why don't I watch my own stuff and put my own stuff out to be observed? And I have done that to an extent. Why am I wasting a second looking at someone else's stuff?
Yeah. People are voyeurs in life and in sex as well. They watch people having sex, they watch people living life.
Yeah, exactly that. That's spot on.
Can you believe, Nico? What we're talking is such an important topic, right? Like, I mean, it's development of especially a male or a human being.
Yeah.
You put this on YouTube, how many people are going to watch it? Like maybe 100 people,
sure,
1,000 people, 10,000 people. And put some kind of junk, some kind of sex video.
Yeah.
You can get 21 million hits in 2 days.
Yeah, spot on. Yeah.
So what does it mean? That the people are only observing, that's all. They are not being the observed. There's only 1% of the people who are at least trying to think like you and me.
Yeah.
Okay. And the rest of the people are 99 people, 99% are just like they're observing. That's how they want to observe.
It's actually interesting. It's an evolutionary thing. It's safer to observe people living than actually to live ourselves. It's safer to be in the crowd and to watch what's going on rather than be performing. That's pretty cool.
You have to step out of your comfort zone, your safety. It's so easy. I find it so easy just to sit down and kick back and relax, because it doesn't. I'm not pushing myself. Pushing myself hurts sometimes. It's not easy. It hurts. It can hurt. But hey, who said it was supposed to be easy? It's not going to be easy at all. No.
Growing pains.
Yeah, man, this thing just triggered me, and I think it's deeper than all this, because the relationship goes, maybe it's not, maybe the relationship goes back like 25 years, and it just shows me myself, man. I've allowed this stuff for 25 years. Like, fuck, man, what I could have done with those 25 years if I'd known this now. What I know now, if I'd known it 25 years ago, man, I could have done things differently. But then maybe,
there's so many hypotheticals, man. You don't want to get
exactly.
If my
I know it, but the key is I know it now, and if I know it now, I have to do it. I can't. There's no excuses for not doing it now. Exactly. Okay, I couldn't have done it then, but there's no excuses for not doing it now. Am I doing it now? No, I'm not. I'm not doing it as well as I should or I could. So do it now.
Yeah, man. You can only act in the present moment. You can't act in the future. You can't act in the past. Only act.
Oof, yeah, this is what the sadness and the grief is about. It's like, fuck, man. And man, maybe there's nothing wrong with the grief and the sadness, because the polar opposite is joy, and the joy is that, okay, that's done. That's a done thing from the past now. It's finished, so it's all right to move on. And I have to give myself permission to move on and say, okay, it's done. It's past. It's all right to move on and enjoy the joy of life.
You got new friends now, man.
Yeah. But that one is so key, I think, because it was the last one. It was the end of a cycle for me. So that's why it's so significant, I think.
Yeah. So this guy, he
really put the nail in the coffin.
This guy got angry at you because you didn't buy something. Because you didn't buy something.
Yeah.
These people are just like,
it's just a user, and someone who just wants to use anyone. And of course, it's not just me. I'm sure he's using everyone. If you're doing something to one person, you're doing it to many people. It's not just me. I'm not an isolated case. But the thing is,
can you forgive him?
Yeah, and I've done work around this, and I have forgiven him. But I think more importantly, forgive myself. That's the one I really need to forgive, because he's not an isolated incident. There's been plenty of other people. The one that's been constant through all the equations is me. I've always been the contributing factor, so that would necessitate the need to forgive myself, because I can't forgive all these people. There must be hundreds of them. I can't forgive them all.
If you were like 5 years old and there was like a 6-year-old bullying you, how do you feel towards him?
Man, this is actually a key thing. It goes back to childhood. I remember when I was in the sand pit, actually. This is my first memory. I remember I was in the sand pit, and this kid threw sand in my face, and my mum said to me, "Oh, go and throw sand back in his face." And I didn't do it. I didn't want to. And she said, "Yeah, go and do it, and I'll buy you an ice cream." I said, "No, I didn't want to do it." obviously maybe I couldn't say at that time, but I just didn't do it. I didn't want to do it, and inside I was afraid to do it. Even at 3 or 4 years old, I was afraid to do that thing. And then that's created the whole thing. I think that's created, to be honest, I think that is the key that's created this whole drama for 25 years.
It would make sense.
Yeah.
But then you can see, I see in that little kid who didn't want to throw it back, I see something very pure and very incredible, very worthwhile, really good for society, that you didn't throw it back.
Yeah.
It's not that you didn't throw it back. It's not a sign of weakness at all. It's a sign that you know what's best. And you know that fire doesn't hurt fire.
Sure, sure.
Make it right.
Yeah, I mean, it's opened up a lot of beautiful things for me, I suppose. Well, I know it has. So it's not all bad, but it created a decade and a half of pain and suffering. But it's done now. So
in the same way you can forgive that kid for not throwing it back, you can also forgive, yourself when blah 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 blah, all the other situations that came from it.
I think that's the crux of the matter. That it's got to be honoring that kid who didn't throw the sand back.
That's book title worthy. The kid who didn't throw the sand back.
Yeah, that's fucking awesome. Yeah, I like that.
Okay, brothers, you got to leave. You got to getting a phone call. Okay.
Like my friend, really.
Right, Nico.
Thanks so much, brother. I honor you. I'll see you, and bless up.
Thank you.
Okay.
Bye.
Right. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Man, beautiful stuff there from Raju.
Yeah, man. Oh, you stopped recording, or is that?
It's still going.
I don't know what else to say, man. But you're gonna have to do some heavy editing, I think. The kid who didn't throw the sandbag is powerful, man. Really powerful, man. I feel like I want to say something to this guy. Something inside me is. I think I need to think it over some more, and run it past some other people. But I feel like I want to say something, and maybe I will at some point. But for the time being, I'm unsure, and I think it's never wise to do something when unsure. But it's food for thought. But I love that thing. I love that thing about the sandboxing. Interesting. My friend, very interesting. My friend, he told me he had a dream recently. He's in Egypt at the moment in the pyramids, and he said that he had a dream. Freddy Krueger came up to him with his knife fingers and was threatening him, and he realized that his love overcomes the darkness, and Freddy Krueger's knife fingers, they turned to gold, and then they turned to dust, and Freddy Krueger ran away, got scared and ran away. And I was like, man, that's quite powerful. That's some inner alchemy going on, turning your fear into gold.
That's interesting. Yeah, like the shadows don't exist in the light. They can't.
Yeah.
But yeah, we started this call talking about loneliness.
Sure.
And I'm not sure if we reached a conclusion on that. Did we reach a conclusion?
I think loneliness is the desire, the want. There's a wanting there, isn't there? And it's a wanting for connection and
connection. Yeah.
Maybe it's not necessarily with a external point of reference, another person. It's maybe connecting with the self, and it's all right to be alone, and it's all right to connect with yourself. And you could. I personally been in a room full of people, and I felt lonely because I don't feel I connect
Yeah.
I'm on the same wavelength as these people, so I can't connect with them.
You just
And
feel like we're in a tribe.
sorry,
We've got to feel like we're in a tribe, don't we?
yeah, I think
But
someone keeps
what's-
saying to me,
yeah.
"Find your tribe." Was that you who was saying find your tribe?
You know.
Yeah, no,
Yeah. But
my friend, he
not
told me,
all
he was
the
telling me.
Yeah. And not all the time as well, you know, because obviously sometimes it's good to go out of the tribe and just chill out and
Yeah.
find how to live by yourself and learn how to get with yourself, you know, psychologically.
Yeah.
But then after that, there's a limit that gets reached and you've got to go back to the tribe. So yeah, connection and vulnerability as well. It's quite difficult to connect without the vulnerability. You've got to let people know that you're a real person and that you're not a robot.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I've been learning recently.
Oh yeah, I've been shut down for such a long time that
Yeah, closed off. Yeah.
yeah, to open up now, I don't find it difficult.
Nice. All right, I reckon we should end it here.
Yeah,
I think we
man,
got a good conversation in there. But yeah, let's do these more often. I think we should these nice natural.
yeah, man. That was deep, man.
Deep,
Just
deep. Help a lot of
what when Raju came in, that was powerful, man. It's just saying about
yeah,
about don't be the observer, and it's like, wow, just that was super key, man. And you said something was super key as well. I can't remember what it was. It was around that same thing, but you said something was super powerful, super key, very important.
at least
And
we
yeah,
can both
man,
watch.
even for a second, don't be the observer. And I mean, in some cases, when you're starting, you have to be the observer. I'm afraid.
Yeah,
But better to just observe one person and one source and just soak up everything from that one source. So then you embody that one source. And then that is all right. I feel that is all right to be the observer in that instance. But if it's kind of mindless observing, nah, it's wasting precious time.
especially if you're observing like just random vlogs and random people you don't respect. You know, people you can't really learn much from. Yeah,
Just what I was doing before we started this call, man. So I'm glad there's been a bit of rewiring going on there.
nice, man. Yeah, like in our story, our life story, it's okay to be a bit depressed. It's okay to be a bit down. It's just us in it, you know. That's just our story. Our story.
Yeah.
I bet Harry Potter wasn't always happy. I bet bloody whoever. But Spider-Man wasn't always happy. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Focus on us and build our lives.
Yeah, just getting angry with that person or wanting to tell him something that's taken away my power already. Immediately, it's taken away my power.
I reckon you should sort of like journal, like practice talking to him, and just see what is it you want to say.
Yeah, good, very good idea. Very good idea. Yeah, I've done that with my brother, and then I read it later, and it's like, hang on, this is kind of way over the top. I probably wouldn't say this to him now in hindsight at all. So if I said it to him at the time, it just would have caused unnecessary rifts. But it was something that was I was passionate about at the time.
I wonder how many arguments could have been prevented in everybody's lives by just, writing out what do I really want to say before I say. Yeah. Damn. But yeah, with that, I think we should end this here. Thank you, Nico. Thanks everybody for watching. Peace out, everybody. Life is great. It's lived in this moment only. Subscribe, like, and share. Peace out, everybody.
Like the ting. Peace.